In 2016, in the middle of one of Australia's worst droughts, Duncan Sturrock decided to take a leap of faith. He implemented a program developed by VRM Biologic in an attempt to overcome the crippling effects of lack of rain on his farm.
I don't think we would have had the vision to expand or the opportunity to, because, like I said before, being able to background and not being able to buy lighter weight cattle and fatten them up on your own land is, every blade of grass is, $1. So being able to be putting that focus on being grass growers first and then beef producers second, I think with that mentality has allowed us to expand to the 5,000 head, and then continuing that with the expansion going on over at the commodity side of things. If we needed to go to 10,000 head, our property will now, and the more education, the more we do, I think it will be able to, sustain that, sustain any of those visions that we want to go to.
We are seeing our carrying capacity increase almost by, almost double. We probably pushed this country too hard for a long time, and we realised that it was probably, we'd started RCS already and realised that we needed to change something, and we changed our grazing system, and this has probably just been the rocket launcher behind it, I guess. It's really boosted things and sped the process up.
Significant improvement in grass cover and also in stock numbers during the drought enabled the farm to fatten cattle on grass rather than solely in a feedlot, and that's changed the productivity of this farming enterprise significantly, and it's improved its prospects for generations to come.
Having the feedlot allows you to continue your business, but the margins and that actual profit margin of being able to always carry your stock and background them and fatten them on the grass, that's where your margins, just having that there as the safety net. And now actually it is its own enterprise, is backgrounding. That's really exciting to see that at any time of the year we can carry what we need to carry.
Before we started spraying the bugs on our manure, we were spreading raw manure on our country at a rate of about 15 tonne a hectare, and we're spreading our humisoil at 2 tonne a hectare. So you're cutting it down by nearly 7 times. So you're getting over the country better, the product goes further, and we're getting better results.
Well, there was a couple of things. It was the education and getting excited about making a change to the land through the learning. It was very overgrazed, and our carrying capacity, the risk assessment of your carrying capacity, if it didn't rain, we couldn't carry. That sort of drought management was a bit of a catalyst.
VRM Biologic implemented its groundswell process in 2018 to build catalysts for soil health and moisture generation. The resulting humus soil was applied, and immediately changes in overall soil moisture, grass cover and grass type began to appear. Despite the property receiving virtually no rainfall for 11 months each year over the next 3 years, grass cover continued to improve significantly. That cover now includes highly nutritious native pasture species, which were not present on the property in the last 75 years.
We knew we could make change with our grazing system alone, but this has really sped the process up, I think. And we see it, in the body of feed that's grown. We see it in the cattle. They're rested up early in the mornings now, chewing their cud. They're camped up early, whereas they've got their fill and they're sitting down. We've been testing bricks levels in our grass, the sugar content, and seeing massive gains there. Yep. So, big results anyway.
He took the risk, and and when you read and learn about something and you get more educated about it, that risk diminishes. And so then it's just kind of like, well, let's wait and see if it pays off, and it absolutely has.
So the techniques and approaches that we encourage or motivate or inspire in the environment are really just a catalyst, a catalysis of reactions that allow for a replication of natural processes in regenerating ecosystems. So if you like, it's a way of us stimulating the activity that has always been there prior to intensive farming or intensive use of land.
So some of the unexpected benefits include, for example, the appearance of native species of grasses in a pasture circumstance where the native species has significantly more nutrient than a planted or introduced species. Another very unexpected and, from my mind, very important benefit is the significant change in the nutrient quality of the fruit of places that have seen a change. That's real regeneration, not just the ability to grow more corn, not just the ability to restore a certain herd of cattle, not just the ability to make more money off tomatoes, but the ability for the ecosystem to actually gather around that crop and support it in all the other little but important ways that go into a total growing system, harvesting energy from the sun and producing life forms. That's what we do.
Look, I was pretty sceptical in the beginning, to be honest. Yeah, I was the devil's advocate to my old man, I think, and probably kept him grounded a bit. But look, yeah, the improvement in our place is undeniable. We keep grazing charts. We can prove that our carrying capacity is increasing, dramatically, and yeah, the proof's in the pudding.
My observation would be after we've spread and changed the grazing management, just having more plants come up and letting the soil sort of retain that water through their root structure. Like here you can tell this, it can't retain any water, it's just shooting straight off with the erosion and the ground matter. So I think after that first year, especially now 3 years on, just the water is just soaking straight in, it's not running off, and yeah, that ground cover's really, really great. So I think that will be a big focus for up here.
A key element of what we've done is a diversified manufacture model. To the extent that a farmer doesn't have to bring something onto his farm, the farmer makes more money. So it's actually cheaper to accumulate nutrient that way than to buy concentrated nutrient. It mitigates against the losses he might make in a drought. So it reduces the downtime associated with soil moisture loss. Number two, it improves the sustained production. So production in a good year followed by 7 years of really bad production is not a good outcome for a farmer. In fact, sustained production significantly improves his overall outcome. And then the third element is when there's a quality uplift, a qualitative uplift, the farmer sells higher quality product for more money. It's a real simple dynamic.
The groundswell process has changed the productivity of this farming enterprise significantly by improving the farm's carrying capacity, natural fertility and drought resilience. This has altered the prospects for this farming family for many generations to come.